everyone, my name is Nat. I'm from Argentina and I'm here in Christchurch, New Zealand to talk about the warehouse regarding our class Information Management and Research. My speech is going to be divided in two parts. I'm going to talk first about the information system, the components and the information system that the warehouse is using. And then I'm going to go quickly for a review about the database. The information system has components, and it's a big system where the components are working to connect each other and to provide the final outcome that is information. These components work together, collecting, storing, analyzing, and disseminating information for all levels of the companies for special requirements. These 5 components we can see here, we have 5, is hardware, software, database, procedures, and people. Hardware and people, they are the actors of these systems. And then we have software and procedures. They are like the instructors of the process, and in the middle we have data. Data is the bridge that connects the instructions and the actors of the process. So if the company decides to go for an automatization system, it's going from people on the right to the left. So you can see the most important part of the information system is the information system needs an input, needs something to analyze, needs data. So we have this graphic here. You can see how the system is working internally. We have inputs, processing, outputs, and there is in the back, there is the control and feedback, that they are important in the system as well. So what the information system does, just take information of precisely take data. That data at the end is going to be values information for the company. So takes this data, processing, analyzes, divide it, collect, store, and then provide the output. Well, regarding to the warehouse is a big retail here in New Zealand. It's the biggest one. It's one of the leader in the retail industry. This company started on 1882. It was the first warehouse. You can see here, this one is the first picture of the first warehouse. It's a little one, so in that moment people just need to go and buy items and pay in cash like a traditional business model. Because of this digital transformation during the year, what the warehouse did, the company just adapted to the technology updates during the years. And in this case, you can see during 2009, the company opened its online store. This is the part of the screen of the online store that you can check now on the website. And you can see that you have more options. You don't need to pay in cash because you are gonna do shopping online. So the option that you have for paying is credit card, debit card, and there is an option, the name is SIP, and you can pay, for example, with this application that has a system connected to the warehouse. You can pay 25% of the purchase and then split the last part of the purchase during the month. So as I said before, we have credit and debit cards, F-pods, and all these elements, they are using an information system as well, and they are connected with the warehouse store. So, for example, this is the export machine where the clients go and just sweep the car, and the information that is stored in the credit or debit card is going automatically to the business. So the client, he or she doesn't need to put his number or her number account or another thing. It's everything connected. So we have here the export, the barcode, the cash drawer, and the receipt printer. They are all connected with, for example, the computer that the warehouse is using. And inside the computer, that is the hardware, of course, is the physical thing. Inside the computer, we have the system. In 2017, the warehouse moved. It was one of the biggest moves from a traditional business model to an IT system, cloud. And according to an interview that we found on internet, the CEO of the company, Nick Rayston, he said, to be able to keep pace with customers' expectations, we need to fast and reliable systems that are flexible enough to integrate new mobile-based services. So they moved all his business to an IT system cloud, and the name was Agile Operating Model. So the Agile methodology is a way to manage a project by breaking it up into several pieces, like just dividing the task in in many tiny several tasks. So this is the methodology. You can start here from the plan, design, develop, test, deploy, and then it's launch. This is an important methodology because it's going to address all the needs of the moment, and it's going to provide the results that the company needs according to the urgency of the information or the requirements of every level of the company. In 2020, the warehouse deployed Oracle's e-business suite cloud software on the back end with the Salesforce Commerce Cloud, the front end, plus the warehouse management system experience before COVID hit. This is really important because the CEO of the company said they need to keep pace with the customers' needs, be in the market, try to be up to date with the technology, and they bought or they installed off this system. The Oracle is a big cloud, a data big cloud that provides all the benefits that the company as a retail need to have to beat their competitors in New Zealand. And it was a really good idea because they did it before COVID hit. So when COVID arrived, they were prepared to provide online services around the country. It was one of the companies that was allowed to do it because they had the structure to do it, and they were on the essential products that the government said. So Oracle system is a big cloud, and it's a data management software product, and it's an object relational database management system. This system is not only storage the information, but helps to effectively manage the information. So that is one of the key things about having a big data that Oracle, because you can just take that information and use it for taking decisions, checking the inventory if you are run out of products. Is something that this company, the warehouse, needs because it's a big retail and need to have all the information up to date. Reliable information, now. So they need to have this big database. Well, another type of system that the company has is, for example, the transactional processing system is in the bottom of this hierarchical representation of the information system. The base is the transaction processing system. It's regarding to all the system that the company has, like basic system to work as a company. For example, it could be the system to take payment, to book, a lot of the payroll, all these systems are in the bottom. And then they have the management information system. This is more related to the use for managers in general. For example, reports about the staff, could be human resources as well. And then they have the decision support system. This system is more related to help to take to make the process of decision making more efficient. And then they have the executive information system that is in the top of the pyramid because it's the system that the CEO, for example, can manage and just check or analyze the system, and this system recollect all the information from the other levels. So the CEO can take a wisely choice to invest in a new product or in a new, for example, marketing campaigns. So well, all these systems, they are in the warehouse as well. We don't have exactly the same, the name, but we assume they are there. Well, after that, after all I said before, it's important to have a really good knowledge management. Knowledge management is regarding to a conscious act to structuring, retaining, sharing the knowledge and experience of the employees of an organization. Because the warehouse is managing a large amount of information according to their staff, according to suppliers, according to the customers. So, of course, all this information is sensitive. And we need to be aware that this information needs to be handled in a conscious way. So we can use it we can use it in a good way so that information can be useful for our company. That is the reason that here is the ethics, because every human being needs to be aware that the limits of good or bad, and this information shouldn't be disseminated if the person that is related to the information is not doesn't agree to deliver the information, for example. And it's about preventing software system from harming users or anyone else. And we check in the warehouse, and they have this privacy policy. It's a big privacy act, and the privacy act is the name is Privacy Act 2020, and they say they are going to recollect all the information from customers only for the purpose of providing a good service, providing the perfect product for them, and they are not gonna sell, they are not gonna disseminate this information in other places if that person doesn't agree. So if you want to check that, it's on the White House website. Well, regarding to the database, we said the warehouse is using the Oracle database since 2020. This database is helping the company to keep track of the basic transactions, for example, inventory, as I said before. So that helps to the performance of the company in one of the levels, the operational one. And then this database also provides information that will help the company run the business more efficiently. So because this database has the information, can be used for managers and employees make better decisions. So in this sense, this database is helping to the process of decision-making improvement. These are all the references, and thank you so much.